Welcome, everyone, to the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And our sideline reporter is Doris Burke. Now we've got a chance for our State Farm starting lineups. First for the Wizards. And the man in the middle, center Brendan Haywood. And it's Michael Jordan. And for Seattle, Delonte West is out there with Green. We've got Nick Collison. And it's Durant. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Here's Haywood. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
And Durant backing in. Guarded by Jordan. Durant, no good.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Off target with his three.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Got a piece of it. Back to West. Takes the three. Haywood grabs the board.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Boy, that was a serious heave there. You can't blame him too much for not being able to corral it in. I can't say I was really expecting him to shoot the three on the break, but he knocked it down.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Sonics head coach. It was their interior defense that he thought would be a key factor. He said, my guys have the length and the instincts to block more than their fair of shots if the ball comes inside against us. It's got to be nice for your coach to have that kind of faith in you guys.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, you know what? I think the game plan for a lot of teams, really good teams, starts with good D. So it's pretty much what I expected to hear.
And for this club, that's the way it should be. I mean, they need to send a message defensively right away. When you take it to your opponents on the defensive end of the floor, it sets the tone early.
And Washington has possession. Delonte West making his last shot. Durant again. And Kevin Durant with the slam. And our Sprite Slam can gives us another look.
Oh, I got to give him a 10 on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic.
Agreed, definitely. That's worth a perfect score if I've ever seen one.
And, Kevin, I'd say we're all qualified to judge dunk contests.
West against Hughes. Jordan against Durant. Collison gets called for blocking. That's his first foul.
I think he made the right call there. It's always a bang-bang play, but I don't think the defense had position.
You know, blocking fouls are never easy to whistle, but that one definitely looked like a block to me.
Here's Jordan. They're moving the ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
West kicks to Durant. From deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collison.
And look at how quickly he got his hands in the way of that pass.
They've got numbers. Here's Stackhouse. And he converts the layup. Here's West. The dish to Durant. He's picked up by Jordan. Jacks up a three. Again, Durant missing. Washington trailing. And here comes the break. Michael Jordan on the wing. Fires the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. And here's Seattle. He dishes it to West. Back to Durant.
Whoa! Yeah!
Windmills and a ferocious dunk.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
Hughes kicks to Haywood. There's the pass to Hughes. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. He's a dangerous marksman from out there.
Jordan against Durant over Stackhouse, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by West. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
You can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Here's Jordan. Jordan with another miss. Sonics on offense. It's tipped. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Guarded now by Durant. Jordan the pass to Hughes. Back to Jordan. Some good ball movement here. Hughes kicks to Haywood. Passes to Hughes. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here comes Delonte West. And Durant backing in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send him to the line instead of giving up an easy two.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Deflected. Hughes covering. Durant against Jordan. With 4 seconds on the clock. Again, Durant missing. Got it up. He got it up. From outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And guys, how about this? The officials are indeed signaling a review of the last shot. If the basket is good, we've got a different outcome in this one. Wow.
You know, I've always felt that video review was a great addition to the NBA rules, especially when it can have such an impact on the outcome of a game.
I agree, Clark, and very tough to tell on this one. We don't see a lot of these reviews, but a good percentage of reviews ultimately end up in an overturned ruling of what was originally thought to be a basket or not.
And the officials say, no, the basket is wiped for the buzzer beater, overruling the original call.
And you know, Kevin, another good example here of why you need replay to review these sorts of plays. I mean, the video shows the real story.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Sonics on top, up by 3.
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
More great action when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Green. And here is Durant. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, for Doug Collins, he is no stranger to the NBA, having spent almost 4 decades in the league. He's seen a lot of ups and downs and says, I've always felt that the measure of the man is really not how you deal with success, but how you handle those failures and where you go from that and how you grow. I don't know of a man that's ever walked back to his hotel and questioned himself after he's been successful. That's for sure, guys.
Thanks as always, Doris. Doug Collins certainly has seen it all in his time here.
Yeah, no. Question about that. 4 decades in this league. You know he's got a pretty good perspective on the roller coaster ride of the NBA.
Here is Durant. Lets it go from deep. Durant with another miss. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Wizards making a switch here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Now, part of the reason they are where they are is that they have taken care of the ball for the most part.
And Washington has possession, trailing by 5. Here's Stackhouse. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Not the best shot selection there.
Well, I agree. He could have gotten something better on that trip.
Here's Durant. Washington with the rebound. It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Jeff Green picks one up. The first one falls.
Jerry Stackhouse taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Green. West with the ball. The Sonics again can't hit. Left side, Jordan. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's West. Right side, Collison. Back to West. The three. That's good. West has got 5.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
Fires from the wing. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Sonics leading by 4. Right side, Durant. Covered by Stackhouse. From the high post. Feeds it to Green. Gives him the lead pass. The steal. Pass to Jordan. Over Green. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 this quarter. And the Sonics with possession. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He'd like to start this quarter over, I'm sure.
No rhythm, Steve, at all. He just can't seem to find it.
Goes up. No good from Jordan.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
He kicks to Durant. Over Stackhouse. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 14 points for the game. Wizards trail by 4. Outside Jordan. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Tipped. So it's Washington now. 4-point game. Jordan cans the shot from the wing. He's got 8.
That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
West dishes to Green. They get it back. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Jordan, and that one's good. Durant
starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
A little bit of a struggle defensively. They got to defend the hoop.
I'm not sure they could have gotten there anyway.
Green with a screen on Jordan. Back to Durant. Beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. Damian Wilkins checked in for the Sonics. Watson comes in for Delonte West. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Chris Wilcox, he's checked in for Nick Collison. The Wizards making a switch here. And Washington has possession. Trailing by 2. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. A different look for Seattle. Nick Collison's checked in for Wilcox. Green comes in for Damian Wilkins. And Delonte West is subbed in for Earl Watson. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Shot left block. The Wizards with another miss.
And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away. Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Green up on top. And he puts it down with authority. Right slam cam for another angle.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
Hughes kicks to Brown. Stolen by Durant. Sonics leading by 5. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Sonics. Collison's got 4 rebounds in this game. for three, Durant. Russell grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
The pass to Hughes. Five to shoot. Defended by Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Seattle ball.
Fades back. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Sonics lead by 5.
24. 36. 19.
Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. It's time for HP at the half. The Seattle Sonics in front against Washington. Phenomenal work on the defensive glass. They're boxing out. They're hauling it in every time. Certainly an impressive start by Kevin Durant. At the break, 16 points, and has been getting after it on defense as well. No let up on either end of the court. And a scrappy effort by Washington. The difference in free throw percentage completely in their favor, and that's been the key to their success. Michael Jordan is their leading scorer. When a player does what he has, score more than 50% of his team points in one half, you wonder if he'll have anything left. Thanks so much for stopping by. Now let's get you back out to the second half. So long.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here's West. It's a 5-point game. He's picked up by Jordan. Collison with a screen on Jordan. Off the screen, and that one's good. Durant. Durant's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Sonics. West against Hughes. Back to Jordan. Lifts up and blocked, but they recover it. No good from Stackhouse. Sonics leading by 7. Green kicks it to West. Hughes covering. Durant against Jordan. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
And Jordan gets it to go.
But he can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
West passes to Durant, and it's Seattle with another.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Outside Jordan. Here's Leitner. Seattle grabs the miss.
Yeah, just 1 for 4 here in the third quarter, so very slow start for this club.
Releases from 15. Again, Durant missing.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds. Here's Green. Green left side. And Durant backing in. Green left side. Collison dishes to West. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Jordan buries it from 14 feet. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Deflected.
Well, he's showing off his defensive instincts by making plays just like that.
To the middle, here's Hughes. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that steal really triggered the fast break. Nice play.
Hey, you're right, and the break itself may have been even better.
Haywood against Collison. Here's Green. Seattle missing again. Wizards trail by 5. Jordan the pass to Hughes. Goes up at the stripe. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Here comes Durant. 22 points for him. Seattle calls timeout. Bobby Simmons is checked in for Washington. Here's Green. And here is Serbia. And there's the feed to Durant. And they're pushing it up. He feeds it to Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Jordan with a good game. He has 14 points and 2 steals. He's carrying them right now. He scored over half of their points.
It's like a one-man show out there, guys.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's West. He has 5. Outside Durant. He's picked up by Jordan. Haywood with the block. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .125 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it to Durant. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Again, Durant missing.
So far, he hasn't made much of a contribution at the offensive end.
And there's the rejection. But they get it back. Oh, offensive interference. Here's West. Hughes covering. Hughes against West. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Durant. The rebound by Jordan.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, that's a big boy's throwdown right there. I mean, how many point guards can explode to the rim like he does?
He's one of the few, no question about it.
He is not afraid to take it into the big trees, guys. He will go right in on you and go right to the body and pump it home.
That's good from Durant. Sonics making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in.
2 shots.
That one misses. Wizards trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The score now all even. Here's West. 5 points in the game.
And they will hold for the last shot.
Yeah, good clock management is essential here.
Dishes to Durant. It could go, and that's not going to go. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tough. As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, the Sonics come away with the Sprite Spark. No hiccups in their game plan, has everything rolling in their direction. Sometimes things just fall into place, and it looks like it's one of those games.
Thanks, Doris. Jordan up top, defended by Durant, goes straight up, banked in off the glass. Jordan's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. Jordan knocks it away, and they keep possession. Durant with another miss.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
The Sonics trailing. It's Delonte West on the wing. Hughes covering. Durant for three. Seattle missing again.
Now remember, he did make a three-pointer in the first half, so we'll see if he can find the range here in the second.
Jordan, he's covered by Collison. Michael Jordan again. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
Then you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
And the Wizards with possession. The lead is 2. Now Stackhouse. Wilkins picks him up. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just zipping the ball around the perimeter. Good advantage for them in terms of points off assists.
Well, they say coaches always talk about how defenses can't keep up with a fast-moving ball, and attacking with the pass makes you much harder to defend. Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Surprised to see him drift out to that three-point line in transition.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, I think the coach is getting a little uncomfortable with all of these missed shots. He'll probably draw up a play to try to get them going again.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Head coach of the Sonics had some words for his team over the break. The only thing he addressed, the turnover situation. Telling his guys, we simply can't survive if you don't handle the ball properly. Slow it down and make smarter decisions. Let's see if they can do it, guys.
Sonics trail by 7. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the...
And he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, he went reverse on it. Beautifully done.
Clark Words can't even do that one justice.
Just let the pictures tell the story, guys.
But they'll get another chance.
We've seen him now give away 4 possessions. Got to score.
Oh, sledgehammer.
That should be illegal, Kevin. That was a little freaky right there. Tricky as well. Now, that's freaky, man. Real freaky.
It's easy to get carried away watching that, isn't it?
I guess that's the effect a dunk like that one has, Kevin.
Here's Jordan. Lots of room. No good from Stackhouse. Now here's Durant. He's picked up by Jordan. Durant against Jordan. Durant, that's good.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Now Jordan. Defended by Durant. Backing down is Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Looked like he was maybe showboating a little bit. That fadeaway, really no reason for it.
Right side Wilkins. And here is Serbiak. The 3. No good. Wizards leading by 5. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. 2 for 2, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Washington. Now here are the Sonics. Here's Durant. Seattle missing again.
And I don't really like that shot. He can make it occasionally, but to me that's too deep.
And that definitely wasn't one of them.
35 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jordan. The shot's a little long, but it rattles in. And the Wizards lead by 9.
I don't know, Clark. This looks over now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is all but over.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Another bucket, and they are just pulling away here now.
Yep, no doubt about it. They're sprinting to the finish line.
Shoots the three, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 30.
Well, they've looked good here tonight, and now they are coasting to the finish line.
Steve, just a matter of time right now.
From deep, off target with that shot. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.